Yeah.
Master. Master of None. This episode on Screen-on-Streamin, we're reviewing the Netflix original series Master of None, starring Aziz Ansari.
Master of None is a show that is not for children. Okay? I don't want to think off the gate goes like
Yeah, that
That's too much.
That was intense.
So we got this new show from Aziz Ansari. I'm sorry, it's called
Negative. So, one more time.
We got this show from Aziz Ansari. It is Master of None, and it is very good. It's interesting. It is a take on single guy's life up there in New York and his friends. And he's got like two really good friends, best friends, and it just deals with his life and how he interacts with his friends and his little married friend, and it's all over the place. But it's really good because you get a chance to get completely different situations in every episode.
Their approach on the sitcom is just different and entirely original compared to any and everything that's already out there. And no one tries to do what they're doing. And in any other TV shows, they don't even tackle the issues that this show addresses. I don't think.
Don't be upfront in your face. We get a perspective from a minority living in New York that's not a black person or African American person, and it's not told in that day. It's not an Indian.
It's not about him
being Indian.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that he's him. He's a man.
A man. America. This is the type of shows that we
should
need
be making.
and that we should be making. Not the caricature that you make of the African American guy, the Asian people, the Latinos or whatever.
Yeah, we're people.
We're people. And we interact with each other. Some people don't, but you can pretend that you live in this freaking, isolated iceberg somewhere. The point is, in reality, what you see on Master of None, that's what's really happening in real life. That's a real person, a real American. That's the real American story, not the generic pick a show on ABC freaking garbage.
Sadly, a lot of you, if we get the viewers I want, will not be able to relate to what we're saying exactly. But hopefully you'll understand and try to accept what we're saying.
Get your perspective, see that, hey, he's a guy who's in his late 20s who is single and he lives in New York. Oh, that's his lifestyle. Boom.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, depending on how you look at it, not everything works as easily as it likely would if he were not an Indian man. So there are issues with race and ethnicity that come into play, of course, but they're not what the show is about. Yep. It's a really good and very original sitcom. I love it.
We get two hilarious friends and a pretty...
You like the white guy and the black lady, right?
Yeah, and a pretty... We get a lesbian, African American girl who's awesome. I don't know if she's a comedian or actress. She is amazing.
Doesn't matter. She's funny.
Yeah. She's amazing. She's
very good.
Very good.
I don't know who she is. I don't know why I don't know who she is. I think that's how my brother feels too.
Her take on the lesbian lifestyle is very interesting and informative because she puts it out there. If it goes into adult themes, remember, it goes into the themes of a single guy and what he goes through, and it's on Netflix. It's not like ABC
it's an accurate
Family.
Representation of life at that time.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
dating.
Those things are
dating
happening.
issues.
Yeah, it's not a. Okay, you were just saying it's not a kid show. It's not a kid show. Yes, that happens. A little bit of that. You want to see who's already butt this kid? No, nobody wants to see it, and they don't show it, so you're fine. Watch Master of None.
I had a weird image in my mind.
Oh God, I apologize if there was a visual.
Every show goes somewhere, and they go to some very interesting. God, I love the show. God, they all over the. They're going very good. Think of yourself like
every episode title. It has a very specific direction that they go and focus on, and each show is based on the title of it.
The show moves progressively, meaning like at the beginning of the show, towards the end of the show. All the events that happen in there are continuous, okay? They happen in different places and events, and completely different stuff goes on, but you see a progression. He meets this girl, stuff happens, He loses contact with her. He meets her up later. Boom, 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 and all this other stuff happens.
Still not the girlfriend?
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, another big friend, a big goofy dude. I like that they put him in there because he's a big goofy friend. A lot of people have him. A lot of times they don't show him on sitcoms, or they just try to like pretend, or not even sitcoms, but regular sitcoms where with a male lead and his so-called like adult life. His buddies are all like pretty much whatever like him. This dude has an African American lesbian best friend, a big goofy Caucasian dude best friend, and another friend that just got married, Caucasian dude.
I don't remember him.
There's a variety.
Alan Yang is one of his friends.
Taiwanese best friend, very close friend. There's a great dynamic there, which is what, that's amazing. It's a great show. It's reality to me.
Desired. Yeah, it should be desired in television in general.
Let's talk real quick about the girlfriend. There's some pretty witty, very interesting dialogue between Aziz Ansari and the girl who winds up being his girlfriend for a time in the show. And she's kind of like this kind of little quirky, cute thing, is interested in different things. She's worldly. She always talks about how she wanted to go to Paris or Japan or something, I don't remember. The dialogue is what I'm trying to get at. And the chemistry, funny, the chemistry between them, to me, is really good and it's genuine. Maybe because she might be a comedian too and they're good to play off each other, I don't know, but it works really well with the scenes with them just being together and having their little dialogue, their little pillow talk, or their little date talk.
His lines a lot of times set her up for easy responses and reactions, and they work together in that sense. But I credit her with little.
With Zooey Deschanel, if she was in this show, I would have hated it. Not because I don't like Zooey Deschanel, but I think she gets way too much credit than her actual ability, and she doesn't get challenged. Whereas this woman did better. This is not the challenge. I mean, it's not the cookie cutter freaking sitcom, is what I'm trying to say. This is something different.
The younger Deschanel girl has a very specific character that she portrays in general. She is who she is. That new girl persona is more or less who that crazy girl is in real life. I don't even know. Now that you mentioned Zooey, I like her more. You know, like she could have been a lot worse, absolutely. And I'm no fan of Zooey, so that might be what's making her look a little bit better to me right now. As I was watching the show, one of my least favorite characters was the girlfriend. And I feel all kinds of hater now. I was happy she was there. I like the lesbian.
She wasn't my favorite character either, but she's probably my third.
Your third favorite out of like 4 characters. Hello, you know what I'm saying? We watched the whole season. We watched the whole available first season of Master None.
Look, I stayed up and watched that normally in past normal hours where I would actually go to sleep because I wanted to see what was going to happen next, and it was interesting. And I knew that what I would see next would most likely be something that was continuous, but it was still different. Like it still had the same roots of the last show, but it was in a different space or place.
Yeah, new direction.
Yeah, new direction.
Same point of origin.
Right. Good job.
Hey, no, he made a good show. I was already a fan, bro. But this is a great new project.
Out of all the Netflix shows that I've seen, it's in the top 3.
We're asking you guys to watch and enjoy Master of None. We hope that when or if you do, you share with us what you thought about it. Tell us whether or not you thought that anything that we said was accurate, and if you disliked what we said or the show, leave that below in the comments.
Don't forget to hit that like button. If you do happen for some weird chance, hit the thumbs down button. Leave a comment, like we're saying, leave a comment just on let us know what you thought or why your thumbs down in the video.
Yeah, say something. Don't
say something. Yeah. And subscribe.